Dr. Randy Pettus has been using our programs for a while. He's a Federal Programs Director in Florence City Schools, Alabama.
I'm glad to be able to share some thoughts with you today. My job is as Director of Federal Programs here for Florence City Schools. We have a district of about 4,000 students. We have 7 schools. We have 3 elementary schools that are kindergarten through 4th grade. We also have an intermediate 5th and 6th grade school, and we have a 7th and 8th grade middle school that's on the same campus as our 9th grade freshman academy, and then we have a 10 through 12 high school. Title I serves 5 of those schools. We serve the elementary schools as well as the intermediate 5th and 6th grade school and the 7th and 8th grade school. So probably much like some of your districts that you work with also. In the initiation, of course, of No Child Left Behind, we, like many of you, found ourselves in school improvement and not making AYP. That was in 2006, 2007. And as Federal Programs Director and Title I instructor, I began to search for scientifically research-based programs that we could use to help pull us out of school improvement. We found the Brainchild product and did some research into that and decided that we would make that purchase, and we did. We purchased at that time about 500 of the study buddies. Those were the handheld units, and many of you may be using those. If you're not, let me encourage you that those are excellent tools. They work because the students think that they are using a Game Boy, using one of the modern day tools that they're using at home all the time. But they love those tools. We purchased at 100 of those for every one of our Title I schools, and we, like many of you, found ourselves limited in our special ed program. That was also one of our drawbacks in not making one of the green cells that we all strive to make for AYP. We implemented this program in our after-school program. We started using study buddies in our Title I programs. We started using them in our reading immersion classes. We started using them in every class that we were dipping and double dipping and triple dipping our students to get them their information that they needed even before we knew about RTI and tiers 1, 2, and 3. These programs helped us pull out of school improvement. All 3 of the schools, we had an elementary school, an intermediate, and 1 middle school that went into school improvement. By using the Study Buddies tools from Brainchild, we were able, as well paired with other things, but we were able to pull out of school improvement, and the documented success, the data that we have for this was amazing. The next year we immediately went into using the Web Achiever product, which is the computer-based learning product from Brainchild, and again had astronomical success with that. Teachers loved it. The record keeping was great. They were able to pull such great reports that they really enjoyed what they were doing there, as well as had these beneficial reports. So we even used this up through our high school level. We went into use them in Title I, but we also used these in our 9th grade level and our high school level, so that our students that were struggling on the graduation exam and end of unit test would be able to pass those tests. We're using this more widely now into all of our tutoring programs. We're using it as preparation for our credit recovery classes to get our students ready to go into the credit recovery area, and I can say that this tool is also one of our documented evidence that we use for RTI and serving Tier 1 for all students as up to Tier 3 to our special ed students, because our teachers use it everywhere at that. So excited to hear about the new Kenio program. We have not used that yet, but we have used the Study Buddies, and we have used the Web Achiever computer-based program. So I can speak to those programs very strongly. We have evidence through our data meetings of how this was a great success tool to help pull us out of school improvement and to keep us out of school improvement. So glad to be able to speak to that testimony today, and looking forward to continue to use that, Ron. Thank you very much.